We're going to track the markets on our phones now. Well, for all you market enthusiasts, India Infoline has launched a free mobile app for stock market information and for trading as well. So this mobile app, I understand, has already seen 4 lakh downloads as of now. And as we speak, Anuj is downloading it as well.
I've already done that, Sonia. And prima facie, I'm pretty impressed with this, actually. I can tell you that.
All right, so let's get Aniruddha, Dange, the Chief Strategy Officer at IIFL Group, to tell us about it. Aniruddha, hi, good afternoon. Very interesting, this app. Tell us about it. Can you use it only if you're an IIFL client or, as a guest as well?
Actually, anyone can download the app and just feed in their mobile number once and they can use it as a guest. We have not differentiated as much between an IIFL client or a guest user. We have tried to provide all features that are available free of cost to all the consumers. So once you download the app, you can track the stock market prices live. So all the people who want to be connected, remain connected with the markets, can get access to live commodity prices, equity prices and currency prices within the watch list. They can set up price alerts and various other things on the app.
Aniruddha, hi, good afternoon. Some of these licenses are quite expensive for live rates. I know even brokerages, actually even for clients, they allow only one login only one smartphone per account. How are you able to provide free access to live rates, live derivative codes, open interest gainers and all? How are you getting that?
Right. So we have obviously worked out the necessary arrangement with the necessary data providers. And the objective is that if the customer is able to access live information, which he is interested in, only then he will be enticed to do something more beyond just watching the information. And hopefully we will be able to convert some of them into our clients.
Okay, and in the break you were telling us that a lot of these downloads are from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Any first data points that are available to you?
Yeah, so the trend has been very surprising. Originally we thought that the main access of the app will be from metros, Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, etc. But you'll be surprised to see people using it from various locations all over India, like Dibrugarh or Trichy or Imphal and things like that. So we are pretty encouraged that this may actually lead to more people having access to the information directly, which was heretofore available only for largest of the investors sitting in metros. So actually it leads to information being available at free of cost. As I said, a lot of information is there in terms of the research, in terms of the news content that is available on the app. So everyone all over India will be able to access this information free of cost.
Oh yes, and that will go a long way in investor awareness as well in so many of these smaller states, as you mentioned. But I wanted to ask you about research reports, because a lot of investors like to access reports of companies that they hold. Is all the research free, or do you have to pay for something beyond a point?
No, once you are a guest user, all the research is available free of cost. The objective is that we have a big research team. India Infoline prides itself in a very, very strong and a quality research team. And we also have expanded the coverage to more than 500 companies. So you can actually access research on 500 companies on the app directly.
Oh, wow.
Must say, I'm really impressed with the interface. I'm actually, glued onto the app as we speak, and I was going through, you have delivery data as well, you have F&O data as well, you have IPO data. Is this going to stay free, or do you have plans to monetize that at some point?
No, we have deliberately kept it free. The objective is that people should get a feel of the market firsthand. No longer, if you target the do-it-yourself generation, then they actually want to do stuff on their own. They don't want someone else to do it for you or advise you or do it like that. So most of the people do their own research before even buying anything, consumer good or any other stuff. So even in equity research, they will do their own research. You can do advanced technical charting on this. So most of the stuff that you do typically on a computer will be available on the app. Also, I think there are many apps in the market, but the common philosophy that people have tried to do is to have the app being a subset of the computer. We have tried to completely change the philosophy, and we want to have everything that is available on the computer to be available on the app.
Okay, let me ask you one simple question then. We've seen brokerage rates really plummet. We have seen so many discount brokerages now come up. Do you think with an app like this, in some time you'll be in a position to charge premium brokerage rates?
I think that's a very interesting question. I think over a period of time, if one gets completely used to the app, then theoretically it is possible. We don't intend to do that. But I think what we should see is that is the customer experience as good as what we intend it to be? So is the customer able to do whatever he wants, whatever he thinks, whatever he imagines on the app directly? So if we are able to get the customer and customer loyalty, then actually brokerage rate is a small part of the cost that he is paying anyway for the stocks that he buys.
So have you done any number crunching on how many app downloads you could see, say, in the next 3 to 4 months, and how many of those could become potential customers?
Oh, I mean, we have already got almost 300,000 downloads in the last, say, maybe 3 months when we have not even marketed. So this is the first time we are actually starting to market the app with the launch of the version 2.0 from today onwards. And with that, we expect that we'll have more than 1 million downloads in the next 3-4 months. And we hope that a significant portion will convert to be our loyal customer base.
Okay, Aniruddha, you have been a market veteran, so we can't not ask you a market question. You know, we've seen a lot of volatility of late. This year has been all over the place, bottom up, but for the index, not done too much. In fact, has gone down 10%. Your call on the market from here on.
I think it's all an issue of expectations versus performance. I think the expectations were very high to start with. The earning delivery has been much below expectations. We are still downgrading our earnings on an aggregate as we see it. It has become, I mean, to some extent, some of the things have benefited, like the interest rate cut has benefited the market. But again, what we need to accept is that compared to the 2003 to 2007 cycle, this cycle is quite different. There is no capex that is going to be on commodities, on refining, or on power. So if you remove that part of the capex which was there, which was one of the strongest drivers of the markets in 2003 to 7, we'll have a slightly more normal rate of growth rather than expecting a very high rate of growth. So once we accept that, then I think the business cycle has to pick up sooner or later. So yes, we have waited for more than a year for that, but I think 2016 will be a good year for a business cycle to pick up. So near term sideways, I think medium term more positive.
All right, near term sideways, medium term positive. Aniruddha, thanks so much for joining us and enlightening us about this new product as well. So for all you market enthusiasts, you don't have to call your broker now or even trade from your